Hey guys, what's going on? Salvage here, and today we're going to be talking about Batman Telltale and some villain speculation that we're probably going to be seeing in Batman Telltale. Of course, I'm going to be speculating on the villain of Batman Telltale. I said Batman Telltale a lot, but you know what I mean. We're going to be speculating about it. I mean, later today, we're probably going to have the splash speculation, villain speculation video for Season 3, so stay tuned for that as well. Now, the villain can't be too physical, and he cannot be too, I guess you could say, psychological. So we could immediately cross out Bane. As much as I love Bane, as much as I think Bane is one of the coolest characters ever, we can't really use him in this type of story unless he's a very side villain who probably works with Batman. Besides that, he can't really work in this universe because he's too physically, I guess you could say, capable of defeating Batman in a few blows. And the fact that this isn't really a combat game. Telltale doesn't make combat games. They only make really story-driven games with a few movement mechanics here and there, but nothing too big. You know, it's not an open world game. You can't glide, you can't free flow combat. It's not like that. So what we're going to be seeing is more of a mental / psychological / half type of, physical character. We're not going to be seeing full blown physical or full blown psychological. No, it's just going to be like mental / psychological. It's going to be crazy, okay? So it's not going to be Bane at all because Bane is too physical. Even though he is smart, he is not, that type of way for Telltale. Another one is the Joker, but I feel like the Joker's been oversaturated. We've been seeing Joker everywhere. We're getting a Suicide Squad movie. Apparently, there's going to be a Suicide Squad game. Injustice 2 is probably going to have the Joker in it. Don't forget about, the whole entire Killing Joke, Batman Return to Arkham Asylum, and Arkham City. Don't forget, the fact that we've been seeing Joker everywhere, and this summer is no exception. We are going to see a fuck ton of Joker. There are going to be so much Joker that we're going to be oversaturated, and if we see him in Batman Telltale, we're not going to want him. So we could probably cross out Joker as well. I don't think Joker is going to be the main villain, because not only is he not that, he's not that personal to Batman, even though Batman and him have the best stories, he's not the most personal Batman here, villain ever. I mean, that could go to Two-Face or Hush, which we'll get into later, but, it's not the Joker. There's no way Joker could be the main villain. He could be a side villain, but he's not going to be a main villain. And I only think Mark Hamill is going to be voicing the Joker if he is in this game. And I'll explain that in a different video where I explain why Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill are not going to be the voices for these characters. Another character or two characters I've already mentioned is Two-Face and Hush. Two-Face and Hush are great characters. They are amazing characters. They are so personal to Batman that it would work for you as the player to be emotionally connected to these characters as a story-driven, game, and then boom, you're connected to these characters, and then something bad happens, and then boom, they're the villain, right? You would feel more connected, and I feel like out of those four villains, Two-Face and Hush are the most possible villains that could be against Batman and Batman Telltale. Because think about it, you could be friends with Harvey Dent, you could be friends with Thomas Elliot, and then they become a villain, or they just want to take you over, and they just don't like you as Batman or Bruce Wayne. Either way, it could work really, really well. Joker doesn't really have that connection with Bruce Wayne. Neither does Bane. Bane only knows about Bruce Wayne. He doesn't have that connection, that friendship that usually Telltale games have. You have that friendship and then shit happens and then they're gone. And that's what I feel like they should do for this game. They should have Hush be Batman's friend or Bruce Wayne's friend, and then have Two-Face be Batman or Bruce Wayne's friend, and then boom, they just fight. They fight and they just don't like each other anymore. So of course, mine's more of a watered down type of story element, but it's still, it still gets the point across. Have them be friends, have them, turn into enemies. And it really would be emotional if they do it right. So tell me guys in the comments below, what villains do you want to see in Batman Telltale that will be releasing this summer? Tell me in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.